And we are back. This is Bassin Battles Guide Service episode 2. I'll give you a little short intro, then we'll all hit the water and journey on out. Today's episode, number 2, is with Dad. Got him out here on the boat. We are going to be doing something a little different as well. Since it's a guide service and I want to take everybody and put them on something they want, a big thing for him is multi-species. Love catching bass. We've been catching them all kinds of bass, but at the end of the day, multi-species is something he's been wanting to do, and something I've been wanting to do. Is a spot that I'm going to take us to where I know there's some big multi-species fish, but outside of that, we'll catch a few bass too. Once we get over to the spot, I'll show you guys the rig ups. Right now, you guys just ride on over with us. Let's go. Something else different, we're in the morning. I haven't actually done a whole lot of morning filming, so this is kind of cool. So let's hopefully get them on a big fish, big catfish, big suckerfish, something multi-species. Let's do it. Join us, take the ride over. Here we go.
Set them down here for now.
Yeah. Okay, so our setups here, like I was saying, we have regular bass gear. Doesn't need a whole lot of little Ned head, kind of our go-to there. One of my favorites, of course, little bitsy jig. But then we have something new in the boat. Something that we do not normally use, but with multi-species, we are going straight up old school night crawlers. Some happy hookers right here. We'll take them. That is a new one. Also, about these little yellow balls. I think they'll work. I bet they stink. Hopefully they stink. That's what we want. We want them to smell as bad as possible. And then, okay, let's see here. For the gear rigs up for the little stuff, since this is the guide series, little split shot, about halfway between that and the bait. And then this one's gonna be a little treble where we can hook those little dough balls on there. And hopefully that treble hook keeps everything nice and tight. Gives us a lot of surface area with the 3 points there. And then the second guy's got just a classic bobber. Bam. All right, but then we got the little octopus hook on this guy. Just a basic little circle hook. That, when you're using those, you don't quite have to like pop them as hard. With those little circle hooks and these type of fish, you know, you just kind of lean into it. Just give it a nice rah.
Right.
And these hooks are small enough wire and everything to where they'll kind of penetrate right inside there.
Right. Exactly.
So, we've got that stuff. What we're gonna do, let me turn you guys around just a sec. So as you can see, we're gonna probably throw a couple casts at this dock, standard Bassin protocol. We're gonna carry down this bank here. To the left, that's actually a cutback in a little cove that's gonna go in there. So we're gonna get kind of set up here and make a couple casts. Hopefully we'll get a couple bass leading into the cove. Something off this dock would be nice. But we'll get you guys set up and start doing a little fishing. All right, we'll see you with a, oh, probably won't be an update. It'll probably just be straight up fish unless he snags one super quick. But let's do this. All right, multi-species day. This is gonna be fun.
Your phone was going right in the damn
It
that was a nice
definitely
save,
looks like it.
Very nice save.
Yeah, that's too funny.
Oh, man, oh man.
Just figured a little change of perspective, but it was almost a complete change of perspective.
Oh God.
I almost got the underwater shot.
Yep. Man, now is your phone waterproof?
To a point, but it's 13 feet deeper here.
God, you'd have been soaking wet trying to get that.
Yeah, right.
Back, huh?
Oh, did we hook up? We hooked up, baby. Nice.
Fighter too.
All right, good. Heck yeah.
Look at
Let
him.
me get the net. Oh, there's one behind it too. Here, just a sec. Here, let him sit there for a sec.
Sure.
I'll get him in a sec here. Let's see if he eats that.
Yeah, maybe he'll get that.
Oh, he took a dive, took a dive. Bam! There we go. First check on the multi-species is a smallmouth, baby. That's what we wanted to see coming into this bay. Here, let's go ahead and hand that over to the dad. Go ahead and get him in camera here. He hasn't even said hi. Say hi.
How we doing?
There we go. All right, let me get a good one. All right, big smile, first one. Couple picks. There we go, guys. Yeah, go ahead and put them back in. Right on. So that was a point one for the guide service. What we did is we started just down here a little bit. You can kind of see me pointing, and we worked our way up this bank. And now we're gonna go around this corner. But what I wanted to happen was to catch a smallmouth on the way in, so we at least get 1 point for the multi-species. And then as we get further back in here, we're gonna catch a couple more smallmouth, but at the very back of the bay is where we're gonna start throwing that other gear. So let's try to maybe get 1 or 2 smallmouth. I'll set you guys back up. And then the multi-species challenge. All right, be right back.
Oh, I got him.
Yeah, damn, hell yeah. All right, on.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello, little fighter.
Yeah, and he's not even that big.
All right, a little guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
I'll
but
take it
man,
though. That's 2 points on the multi-species there.
Oh, look how tiny that bad boy is.
A little tiny
But
guy.
he just.
Oh.
There he went.
I was gonna show you guys. He was had a little bit of red eyes, so that's kind of like a rock bass smallmouth variation.
Did he really?
Yeah, so that
Oh,
actually is
man.
kind of a multi-species point in its own there, a little bonus point.
That was
Yeah, is the
funny.
fact that that little bit of a red eye means it's got a little bit of rock bass in there, kind of little hybrids. Those darker eyes are just straight up smallies with those beautiful leopard spots. So
That's
let's
cool.
go. 2 on the point. We haven't even crested the point yet. I think we're gonna get a few more. Right on. Okay, so we've accomplished the first little stretch here. We fished down that bank. You can kind of see his pole right down that bank there. Next order of business is going to be coming around this corner here. It's kind of a funky angle. Let me spin you guys around. So yeah, it's a little hard to see with the sunshine right there. But we're going to round this corner. We're going to throw a little bit more smallmouth stuff, and then I'll give you guys kind of an update when we make it around the corner and hopefully catch something. So we're going to kind of move in that direction here and see if we can't peg a couple more smallmouth. It'd be nice to get like at least like a pounder or something on the multi-species board. But I think we're going to be saving all of our real weight for the guys in the back. Those little monsters that I found that are hopefully still there. So let's go ahead and I'll probably get you guys set up here as we go around the corner. And then hopefully another update with fish. And we'll work our way right back into that little spot. Be right back. Do a little half an update here. It's only been a couple of seconds since we kicked it off and we've rounded the corner. As you guys can see, we're going to kind of fish this little cut back here a little bit. And then if you can see right there, let's get the good old point going. Bah, bah, bah. That corner winds up being another bay kind of like this. So we're going to go ahead and give you guys this little update, and then we'll set you up and see if we can't catch a couple more smallies before we get into the multis. Let's do it. I'll move you up so you can hit this next little tree in the water right there. Yeah, just any of that in there. Any of that touching the water right there. Because again, it kind of, the water is a little deeper than it looks under that tree.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, they like to back their little tail right up in there.
Right.
Ooh, that's a big fish. Look at that. Look at that splash. You know what? We're going to go over there real quick.
That was a big
Yeah,
splash.
that was a good splash. I feel some limbs, I think, out there, too.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed. Yeah, those weeds are stout.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They really hooked you up.
Back to our regular scheduled programming.
Or I haven't had any taps.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, baby.
Finally got one.
Little guy. Get him in there. He's
Come
a
on,
fighter.
baby.
He's a fighter. Look at that fighter.
Oh, my
All right. Okay, on the board. So I at least got one species in. We'll kind of go from there. Beautiful little smallie, too. Let's see if I can get some sunshine on her.
Oh, well, look at the color on
Great coloring.
that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that sunshine really pops that color.
That's definitely a pretty
All
one.
right, let's see. I'll give myself a quick one of these. Ha! We'll get her back in the water.
Good color.
Booyah. All right, baby. On the board with the multi-species. Let's keep it up. Let's see if we can get a couple more smallies before we round our corner for the multi-species journey. Always look at the bank too. That's another thing, like guide service wise. A good guide tip. Always look at the bank and try to find sticks that have fallen.
Okay.
Sticks that have fallen. Search for that, because if those sticks fell, more than likely something fell too in the water. So like if I were to see, like, okay, for instance, this one stick up here, that tall one on this side, that,
Oh, right.
okay.
Yeah.
So like that, you can assume the top of that's in the water right here.
Oh.
See what I mean?
Okay.
So like if I were to see any kind of stump, like there's a little half stump on that log, and see how there's wood in the water right there?
Yep.
So that fell off that and fell in the water.
Okay.
So something that people really do miss, I think, is inspecting the bank, because you can inspect it all day and see different stuff that you wouldn't think about. Oh, that was a good hit.
Just got you again.
Yep. Oh, he's there.
You got him.
Yep. Ooh, another little baby.
Yeah,
Another
baby.
baby.
Do we need the net?
All right.
No.
Need a little fish tank net.
Oh,
Look at
fish
that
tank.
little guy.
There we go.
Want to showcase too much blood there, I'll kind of do that. But little one in. Okay, okay.
Good.
He swam off.
Right on.
He at least swam off. We'll take it.
I'm not sure. I did catch something on this one already, didn't I? No, I
do
haven't.
have one.
Oh, you got one?
Yep.
Get out of here.
There we go.
You seem like a little stronger.
Yeah, definitely a little stronger than that first couple little guys.
Yeah.
There's a little shot here.
Oh yeah, he's a
A little bigger.
yeah, lots bigger.
Actually, yeah, a lot bigger actually than the first one.
Sweet.
All right,
Right on.
guys. Ooh, this one I'm gonna have to give you a little different shot here. Look at that bad girl. I'll get her unhooked here.
Right on.
These guys are super hungry right now, and
He's just not gonna make it.
and we're using smaller worms, like the little nethead stuff, and just with how hungry they are, they're just choking them, which is good for catching, but get a couple of casualties. Oh, it's trying. Oh, he went under. Come on, little guy.
I think
Trying so hard.
he went under.
A little fighter, at least.
Yeah, man, he was kicking hard. I thought he was gonna be okay.
Yeah, when he took off right there, I thought maybe a pike marked him. Once it started going across the top.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I'll try to catch another smallie off this real quick. I'll give you a fish update if we catch one. And then we're going to set up, and I'll show you guys the rigs for the multi-species fish. Let's catch them. Eating a little bite of a bar there. That was pretty good. All right. So for the first time on this boat, you guys are going to see... Yeah, so you guys are going to see a different set of gear. I'll turn you guys around real quick and show you. All right, that is a first on this deck. What we got are the classics. We've got bobbers. Yeah, bobbers, that's right. We've got some little hooks, little Gamakatsus, 1 and 2 size, some little split shots, and some extra little treble hooks. We've got the classic Happy Hooker large Canadian night crawlers. I did pop this open before we left. There's a nice juicy one right on top, so we'll take it right there. Then little floating power eggs. Went with those because they look gross, and that's usually what they like. So just a sec here. Alrighty. So that's it. That's what we're going to be using for that stuff. Let me see here. Yeah, let's go like that. Do a little guide service gear review here. This is going to be the one that you are using at first. It's not super deep right here. it gets to about 5 foot out there. Switch that up a hair there. Okay, you can see me. So yep, what we got here is we got the classic split shot for our little weight, and then we're gonna hope to kind of float. There we go. All right, we got a little bigger bobber. We're gonna adjust the depth of that guy a little bit since we got a little smaller or a little less deep here. So classic setup, split shot, small octopus hook. So for this one, we'll go a standard night crawler. We'll start with that on this guy. And then I'll put the little power bait on the treble hook one. All right. I'm not used to doing this. Okay, what we're gonna do with this guy is hopefully we can run him up over the eye so it holds him on there a little bit. Right out there in the open. And we'll see what happens with that. And then what we'll do is we'll make that cast there, and then we'll make another cast a little further in, and then we'll kind of just slowly work our way in there. Ooh, yeah, those do stink.
Do they?
Yeah, they're weird smelling. That is super weird. I'm gonna get a few of these out of here. All right, we got like half a little dough ball set up there. This one's on the little treble hook.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you smell it now?
I can smell those clear over here.
Yep.
Holy gee.
Yeah, they got some smell to them.
Oh man. Those are nasty. If that don't attract something, there's something wrong.
Yeah, right. That's actually... All right, guys. I'm going to get you moved over here.
That is some
Be right
stinky
back.
stuff.
It is super stinky, actually.
We don't know if that was a splash from a bass.
No, that's...
or
Yeah,
a
exactly.
catfish. It's about right in there. You got splashing back behind us, too.
I saw that, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna adjust your depth there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm hanging down very far.
That guy up here.
I guess we could still call it multi-species because we're fishing with a worm.
Yeah, there you go, exactly.
Oh goodness, that'd be funny.
Here, I can turn you a hair so you can get a...
I'll go like this.
Yeah, let me
As long
get
as,
you. There you
as
go.
long as I don't hit you with
Yep.
this.
There you go. You got a good shot now.
Oh, that was way out there.
Right, yeah, it sounded like you got a good sling on it. Broke off with the bobber too. That's weird.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's odd.
That's crazy.
All right, guys, I'll get this stuff rigged back up here and give the phone a little break. Be right back. Okay, update on the multi-species. We're seeing some bluegill, which is good, but nothing big enough to really get on that hook. We're hoping to see some big suckers and catfish. And as you guys can see, I'll spin this around here. It's a beautiful little spot, nice and secluded, nice and protected. When me and Chris were out here, in these logs and stuff right here, we were seeing big suckerfish, big catfish, and some big smallmouth even. So this is why I brought him back here. We're not getting too much action going on, but I think might have to go back there a little further. I wonder if I can move that log out of the way. Yeah, let me try. Let me see what I can do there. I'll get you guys back in a sec. Shoes here real quick.
Yeah,
Grab my shoes. Here, first of all, I'll show you guys. Awesome little spot there. Able just to take her with the trolling motor, get a little bit of speed, and get that bad boy right up on there. I'm gonna grab some shoes and we're gonna take a little walk. Right back.
you can see a lot of people in it.
All right, yeah, it must be a little like story time, campfire.
Yeah.
That's really neat. There's a camp right over here. So they obviously have trails and stuff where they get back down in here. That's probably why they had such an easy spot to get up. I bet they probably launched kayaks and stuff right there. But all right, we're gonna take a little bit of walk here. Let's go see what we can see. We'll bring some hooks, bring those worms, and bring this rod here. I'll face you guys out front so we can see what I'm walking at here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take a look over here first and see what we can see. There's a little grass edge here. don't know if we can quite get around it. Next, I don't know how much water is under it. So let's kind of go around over here, because it does have a little bit of a walking path here. And I'm super curious to see how far back it goes, the little inlet. Because I bet it comes back in here quite a ways. Because I can see, yeah, I bet they probably like a little four-wheeler or something down in here, huh?
Yeah, there's got to be some way to get down there.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, it does dead end. Yep. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's a little spot right there, huh?
Right down through here.
Yeah, a little bit of a cut. We'll check it out. Yeah, I don't know if that comes out to the water right there or not. Whoop. Break a leg here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any real opening. Man, we're so close. It stops right there, the water. But I don't see a way to really get down to it. Yeah, the trees are just too thick right here. If that one freaking log wasn't in the way over there, you would think we could make it. No way to get there. All right, we're gonna poke around a little bit, get back to the little boat. We'll be right back. All right, guys, not a multi-species, but we at least had some bobber hits. Let me take a pic. Bam, bam, perfect. So let me get you around here. Yeah, so not multi-species, but at least we did have something hit on the worm and we were able to hook up. So the worm is gonna work a little bit. We're just gonna really find and get on those little multi-species guys. So it's nice to see that bobber drop though. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was cool.
Right? Okay. So maybe we'll set you guys up here for a minute. A couple minutes anyway, excuse me. Yeah, he got that worm good. So we're gonna throw another chunk on and see what we can do. Probably just cast this middle a little bit more. Cause like I said, there's that tree out there and everything. Yep. I'm gonna get him rigged back up and get you guys set up probably. And we'll get you an update either way. They could kind of just be coming alive too.
Right.
Let's see. What time is it? Where's the moon at?
I'm hoping there's a big old catfish right in that sinkhole.
Yeah, that would be the goal. Yep. Yeah, ideally they'd be kind of sitting in the tree and looking up. Okay, we got bobbers in the water. We're waiting. It was great to see that one dip, but I'm just not putting them on them, guys. Bassin Battle Guide Service just ain't getting there. But we've definitely still got a little more to fish here. And we're gonna try our damnedest to get one. Catfish, bluegill, just something we can put on the board. But Bobber's just chilling out there, and we'll be back in a second. Hopefully with an update of something cool. Get a little confidence fish going. We made a move. We're on the opposite side there. You guys can maybe see the bay over there where we came from. Possibly, possibly not. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a little bass rig for a minute. Gotta at least get a little tug happening here. And then we'll switch back over and try that multi-species again. We just ain't on it yet. So, I'll give you guys an update in just a minute. All right, get that little picture literally as soon as we set down the camera. Nice little pickup there. Like we said, we're gonna do just a little more fishing here. Got that confidence bite going. Maybe we can get that multi-species going. Set you guys up for a few minutes and see what we can catch.
I always love it when I can come out with you like this and never get skunked.
100%.
You always get me on a fish.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Never fail.
This is the place to do it. There's one.
Oh yes, baby.
All right. There we go. Kicking my camera. All right. How we like that? Some great coloring.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna call her just under a pound.
Wow, really pretty.
I'll spin you guys around here. All right, great color. Oh yeah. All right, not too shabby. Let's go ahead and get this little girl released here. What do we got? We got it. Bam, nice.
Sure.
Again, little smallies, little confidence bites. Gives us some confidence. Maybe we can duck in another little spot and try for that freaking multi-species. Let's go. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's still in. Flip her up. Flip her up, baby. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, some waves. Mind the waves. Mind the waves. Hold on, fishy.
Goddamn waves.
Hold on, fishy. That's a fatty, too.
Yeah, that's
The belly on that little girl.
Oh,
There we go.
Fat, huh? Oh my God. Oh, shit. Again.
Another one. Another squiggler. He's trying to squiggle us. Alright. That's going to be a good one. Bam. Heck yeah. Alright, so at least we're catching some smallies. And not only did we catch some smallies, we did technically catch two different kinds. I mean, it's kind of borderline cheating. They're both smallies, but one is a little bit of a rock bass variation. So
Right.
we might rest on those laurels since we did at least catch two different kinds. But we're on some smallies right now, so we're going to keep catching some and see if we can at least maybe get a big one. And that would be just too good. So we'll kind of set you guys back up here. That got me on the reel end.
Nice.
Yeah, another little guy.
Oh, shit.
Another little baby.
Right on. Oh, man.
All right, guys, we're not on multi-species yet, but we did snag Pops a little bigger one than he's used to catching out here. That's not too shabby. We're gonna give her away real quick before we toss her in.
Nice.
We'll take that all day.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful fish.
Now
Ooh.
just drop it
Ooh.
right back in the water.
Bottle cap opener don't feel too good. Yeah, here, go ahead and just open that clip. Yep. Yeah, there we go.
There he goes.
Right on. Another one in the boat. We'll take that. And do a little more fishing here, see what we can do. All right. Not a multi-species, but we definitely got a little update. Nice little 3/4 pound. Got to be mindful of the waves here. We're gonna hit a pick. Okay, then I'll just grab a still out of that.
There. I'm pretty.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. We failed to get multi-species, except for a technicality that we did catch a rock bass and a smallmouth bass. So we're gonna call that a win for today. But we will definitely be back. I'm gonna figure out the best spot and the best way to go about it. I don't fish for a lot of multi-species, so if you guys have any comments of what I did wrong or what I had on the deck there to show you guys, let me know so we can actually catch some multi-species. That will be definitely a goal. I'm just letting that bobber chill behind me just in case we get one as we wrap it up. But biggest one was of the day was the 1 1/4 biggest fish. Me and Dad
Good times.
out on the water. I mean, hell, we caught how I mean, I can't even tell you how many smallies.
Oh.
I mean, we had 25, 30.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Babies all the way up to that 1 1/4 guy. A couple that were right at a pound, which was really nice.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take you guys out with the scenery as usual, and give you guys a little shot of the. Let me see. What do I want to do here? Okay. All right. Watch the scenery.